But royalty, it's not. We're not talking about you. We're talking about just in general. The majority of those people, they were just kids. And cornbread, exactly, bro. Exactly. Like, there's a process. You can't skip any steps in the process. That's what I learned. That's what we learned. And royalty, we're not saying that every single person that we got when we were watching those streams is broke. Just the majority are, though. The majority are. The majority of those kids will never, ever pay for a Twitch Prime. Ever. So I just think that it was a waste of my time. And there's a process that you need to follow if you want to grow genuine, real interaction. And I think we're getting there. Chat, look, I know I've been very negative tonight. Let me say something that's going to be positive. Let me end on a positive note, chat. The positive thing is the clips that I've been dropping on the channel, they are not getting a ton of views, right? Not the clips, the clips I actually post as videos. These videos. The videos aren't getting a gazillion views, right? These are not getting a gazillion views, but do you know what they are getting? Do you guys want to know what they are getting? They're getting tons and tons of fucking comments. If I go into my thing that shows the comments, how do I get there? I got to go to the studio. If I go into my studio and I show you guys the comments, these videos are getting tons and tons of comments. So they might not be getting past 100, 200 views, but they're getting a ton of fucking comments, which tells me that I must be doing something right. I'm getting people to think. I'm getting people to engage. I'm getting people to participate in a conversation on the videos. You know, look, all of the videos, if you go in, let me make this so you guys can see it. And I'm not going to lie, that is mainly the thing that keeps me posting them. That's mainly what's keeping me posting them. Because I'm like, well, you know, I'm not getting tons and tons of views, but I'm getting tons and tons and tons of comments. Tons of comments. Tons of fucking comments. So, whereas before we weren't getting comments at all. So the fact that we're getting this many comments tells me that we're doing something right. He says, how do you get comments and no views? Oh, because Kevin, let's say that we got 100 views. We'll get like 20, 25, 30 comments. If we have like 10, 15 views, we'll have like 2 or 3 comments. But before I was getting literally no comments. So I think that this is just telling me that I'm getting people to think. Now, not everybody is happy. Like, there's a lot of angry people. There's a lot of people trying to give me their peace of mind. But I think that this is the right direction to go. I think that it's just little by little, it's going to snowball eventually. There'll be some video that will go viral at some point, and the whole channel will pop off. And I just got to trust the process. That's all. He says, yeah, Scott, Bailey's due in November. You're going to need to restream again. Hella expensive. Nah, it's not. I got that, John. You guys forget that I got a really good career for now until AI fucking takes my job away from me. I got a good career until AI steals my job. If it wasn't for my career, then I probably would try and figure out some. I probably wouldn't even be streaming. I'd probably be trying to figure out some other way to make money, or I would be streaming something that I know is gonna go viral and get views, and I would have just been more disingenuous. But since I have money from my career, I don't need to put myself under that type of stress. You know, I can kind of just do what I need to do in the appropriate way until I blow up. I have all the time in the world as long as I got my job. And even if I didn't have my job, I mean, I got hella money saved anyway, so I think I'm good. He says, doesn't the government give Bailey WIC and EBT due to her giving birth? No, royalty. We're rich, dude. We're not rich, but the government thinks we are. In the government's eyes, we're rich. In the government, anyone making over 200K is GG's. And my salary alone is already in the 200K range. And then Bailey's salary added to mine, we're fucked. They ain't giving us shit. They are not giving us shit. They're going to take shit from us. Oh my God. Kevin Gates says, did you hear that, mods and Clippers? He has money. You know the crazy thing is, Kevin Gates? On a serious note, you know the crazy thing is? That guys like Kai Cenat, guys like Aiden Ross, guys like Neon rarely pay their fucking Clippers. The Clippers be begging for money. They don't pay their Clippers. They don't pay their fucking mods. They barely pay their camera guy. They got the camera guy working a slave salary half the time. Now, I don't know about Kai Cenat, Aiden Ross, but I just use them as examples. What I mean is the big streamers. There's a lot of big streamers that ain't paying nobody anything. There's a lot of scumbags, you know? I just used those guys as the main ones, but there's guys like, yeah, Neon and Aiden be lagging on their Clippers, yeah. And they really got Clippers that are really, I mean, no offense to you, Dragonite, but they got the Clippers that be really posting like and getting hundreds of thousands of views. If anything, they should be paying those guys.